Here's the thing. I disliked this one, and I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You don't say.
I'm sorry, Disney. I'm sorry, original Mulan fans, but I feel like this one is pales in comparison
Yes.
to not only the animation but other Mulan stories and other stories of female empowerment in general.
Yes.
And Chinese epics in general. And it just rings so hollow. It starts so poorly in Act 1. I'm looking at my watch and we're 30 minutes in and I'm like, I hate this.
Hey, calm down, this is coffee. Sometimes I need it when a movie bores me to sleep.
You never feel the dramatic impact of this choice that she's making. Just how much that's going to mean to her life, to her family's life. The change, the evolution of this character, you don't feel any of it. It's just thrown away. And there are so many scenes like that that feel like they have missing information.
Is Hollywood failing us? With the recent release of the live-action remake of Mulan, we can clearly see a continual decline in Hollywood in terms of quality and vision. I'm not just talking about Mulan, but I'm talking about Hollywood in general. So what's going on? Why are so many movies that are being made these days are ending up being so disappointing? Why are so many of our beloved movie franchises are ending up breaking our hearts in absolute disappointment? Movies with writing so fucking bad and direction so flat that it puts you to sleep. Poorly adapted live-action remakes of beloved animated movies where the filmmakers are putting little to no effort in capturing the heart of what made the animated movie so beloved in the first place. Profoundly unfunny comedy, half-assed CGI, monumentally impractical fight scenes, and a piss-poor story that doesn't carry any weight nor emotion. And don't you get me started with the god-awful TV shows, especially the CW ones.
You can't touch me without hurting yourself.
Whoa! Whoa!
Be prepared.
You can't accept any of us now.
What is even happening?
Asian play?
She caught it! And shoot it!
Now!
One thing that is very prominent in all of these movies is the SJW propaganda. It seems as though the movies that we watch these days are supposed to be primarily centered not around filmmaking, but rather around progressive feminist and or LGBTQ ideologies and representation of women. I will say though, that there is nothing wrong in portraying women with more importance, giving LGBTQ plus people representation and or representing people of color. But all I'm saying is that the goal of a filmmaker must first and foremost be about just that, filmmaking, and not pushing their own personal agenda. There are ways of making feminism look good and spectacular, like Wonder Woman, for example. And even if you go back as early as the 70s, you had Ripley, who is one of the most kick-ass protagonists of all time. And when it comes to black representation, all we get are talks of our favorite white characters being played by black actors. Like for example, a couple years back, we heard talks of James Bond being played by Idris Elba. Or just last year, Halle Bailey being casted to play Ariel in the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. Fringilla Vigo and Yennefer Vengerberg both being played by women of color in the live-action adaptation of the Witcher novels. Heck, we even heard rumors of Michael B. Jordan being cast as Superman back in 2018 when Henry Cavill was rumored to leave the DCEU. I don't think anybody, not black people nor white people, are satisfied with these castings. And don't you get me wrong, I'm not white, I'm brown as fuck. Here's what I'm gonna say in regards to representing people of color. I think Hollywood should stop disrespecting us, people of color, by using us as replacement roles. Instead, they should make more original roles and original stories surrounding black culture, black people, and other people of color. And not some shitty ass role like what they gave to John Boyega. They casted him simply because they needed to fill the criteria of having a black person in the movie, but later sidelined him and didn't give his role much importance. To me, movies like Black Panther is the perfect example of how representation should be done. Which is why the sudden passing of Chadwick Boseman came to me as such a shock. Mr. Chadwick Boseman, you may have left this world, but you will always live in my heart as Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. See, movies can be good whilst also being feminist and progressive. The key factors are good writing, good direction, and good performance from the actors and crew members, etc. When filmmakers and actors focus on these factors, the movie flourishes and makes people happy. But when you don't have these things and instead try to fill in the gaps with progressive SJW nonsense, that is when the movie turns into shitty hot garbage. And that is exactly why Hollywood is failing. So if you like what I said and if you agree with me, then show your support by liking this video and subscribing to my channel, and please click the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video.
And share your thoughts and opinions in the comments.
I will usually talk about whatever Hollywood and gaming news that I come across and upload gameplays and reacting to things and stuff like that. So I'll be having loads of fun with you guys. So stay tuned. This is my first ever video, so please like and subscribe. My name is Tausif Travelyan, and I'll see you in the next video.